like when I wanted you to impale me, that's not what I meant.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It is me, Sean Tank Top, and I'm over here at Casa de Tank Top. I'm hanging out with my very good friends, Dustin and Morgan Drace. How you guys doing over there, Draces?
We're doing great, man.
Feeling great.
We're plugged into the Matrix. We got our 5G chip.
I got Bill Gates in my arm.
We both got the chips, didn't we? We both got the 24/7 Bill Gates podcast, just coursing through our veins. Apparently, going back through season 1 of The Witcher. We're at episode 7 right now. We just had it was like the dragon kind of cutscene, like the old dragon guy, you know, and he was trying to save the dragon egg or something like that, and
he had to save the baby.
Exactly. Yeah, and and we were introduced to our new favorite character in the show. Geralt's sword, who we gave the Rick and Morty Mr. Poopy Butthole voice to his sword. Oh, we gonna kill ourselves some orcs and dragons, Jerry?
Woo-wee! What's that, a weaver? Oh, man. Those guys don't look so scary.
Got too drunk and you took it a little too far and killed all that tavern of women and children, Jerry? Oh, like it's smiling. It looks like a smiley face.
So happy to be there.
The thing is that this show is like a cool cocktail of like kind of prestige TV with like some kind of goofy, it's trying to have fun, and it knows that it's being like kind of, it's in that weird cool thing where it's like we're being serious, but like we're also kind of winking at you just a little bit. And I think that's the one thing that sort of like sets this show apart from a lot of shows kind of like it, is that they try to go Game of Thrones all the way and make it just super fucking serious. And like, this is the most serious motherfucking shit that you've ever fucking seen, motherfucker. Like, so I think that this show knows that it's having some fun with like some of the genre elements and shit. So that's the best part about this show. And also, you know, Mr. Cavill and Yennefer and all and the cast and stuff like that. They're really strong.
Most of the cast is strong. Cirilla.
Yeah, I mean, like, could you? Well, that's the other thing. Like, I kind of want to go back and watch a bunch of reactions and see if I can find like if there's like some hardcore
Cirilla
stands.
No.
Like, do they exist? I don't know. We're kind of like, also, we might be bagging on Ciri just like a little bit because she's kind of like, I don't know, she's sort of the worst.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, just or just like you're either listless or you're actively doing things that I find distasteful. I will be interested to get them together and and we call Geralt Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry.
Like, you know, yeah, we would like him, like, will kind of them getting together would be interesting because he'll like give her the business, kind of.
Yeah.
I could see him doing that. I could be like, shut the fuck up, and like
he's gonna hate her too. I'm so excited.
Right. So that's what. Yeah. So that's what I mean, and that is a character interaction that I could kind of. I mean, that could be a way in which to kind of, you know, where she could kind of start to like maybe go through like a change, and we can kind of like, you know, maybe begin to like her, maybe not, you know, who knows? Like, we'll see. I mean, like, yeah. So I mean, like, I'm ready to get into this thing. If you guys ready to go?
Let's do it.
You know it.
Hell yeah. All right. And if you guys want to do a couple of different things, if you guys want to help support the channel, there's a couple different ways you can do that. You can toss a fucking like to your fucking internet piss boys and girls over here, and like, you know, because we always appreciate it. A little sub, little all that stuff. Hit the bell. You know the goddamn deal. You know that whole screen. If you could do any number of those things, that would be great. And also, if you want to unlock a bunch of really cool exclusive content, including early access to episode 8 right now, which is available right this second on our Patreon. They're like little ooh.
Oh my god.
They're like little zombie tremors.
Whoa!
Oh, shit! So you watch this on YT, and you're like, "Fuck!" Like that part where Jerry goes up and like cuts fucking Ciri's heads off, and it takes like a really hard left turn or whatever. I want to see the jaws drop. I want to see the cheers and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump on that Patreon at patreon.com/SeanTankTop. You give us a little bit of support over there, and that is how you unlock the early access to this and a bunch of other stuff. So consider heading on over there if you want to give us a little bit of support and help us keep the lights on over here at the Watchers in the Bar. So I'm ready to get into it. Let's do this thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, great. Here she is.
Oh, great. The main character of this, one of the main
butthole
characters of
hood.
this story. She does have a butthole hood, or like a little rose butthole hood, and she's just stealing.
Fucking thief.
You need to be careful, child. This place isn't safe if you're alone.
Look at this.
What's going on?
Who are all these guys? Ugh.
Did they just sack Highgarden or what?
Are they on the way to do that?
Oh, to
Because I
sack
think that it hasn't happened. It hasn't happened yet.
before
in
the
this.
fall of Sintra.
All this time I thought you were dead.
I told you last time I was in Sintra that I wasn't coming back.
You've come for your child of surprise.
I want you to tell me that he's safe and healthy so I can keep on riding.
He is a girl.
It's a lady.
Ooh, you fucking sexist dickhead.
The Cirilla has been raised by Calanthe since her parents died. Bavetta and Dooney's ship was lost at sea. Have you been hiding your head in the sand?
He's like, listen, I don't own a TV.
No, I've been buried.
Why do you think
In Yennefer's bosoms.
I've been buried in Yennefer's muff. Yeah.
your queen's done everything she can to keep her family safe from threats?
No.
Sent assassins. Were you fired?
No.
You want to know? You remember that move that Westworld would do, where they would change aspect ratios, whether they were that maybe would have helped, or something like that would have helped with keeping shit like
Timeline straight.
Ah, boy.
Dude, fuck up some nights. Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
What?
Ghost nights.
You want me? You kill him first.
Who are these guys?
Do something!
This is on your queen. Both die!
Oh, shit.
Ah, there we go.
There you go. Like, I know you got the spells, baby.
Better to see the 50 ships the Skeletons promised.
I just don't buy him as like the captain of her like whole army because he just seems like like a nice dude.
Well, no, yeah, he seems like a big sweetie, and like,
Yeah.
and also he looks like he's about 25. Like I could buy him as I need him to be 40.
We need like
or
an
45.
old grizzled man.
Or just a little more seasoned, you know.
I'm asking you now. Do not do this.
If you treated me more like a friend than a threat, do you know the difference anymore?
He's doing some
Protect the girl.
extreme fart acting.
Move along, Witcher, and pay whatever you want.
I can't be bored.
And if I win the war, but lose Ciri, what victory is that?
Just hire him as a bodyguard. Jeez.
Yeah, he just said I'm just here to hang out. Like,
You have, I will take her, protect her, and bring her back unharmed, I promise.
He doesn't want that kid.
Ciri is all I have left of my daughter.
After that porcupine ravaged her.
No, they said that their boat was lost, so I'm thinking that they might not actually be dead. Whenever a
That'd be
boat's
a twist.
lost, come on.
that'd be a twist.
Lord of Surprise has been called. I'll tell Cirilla myself.
Interesting.
Ooh, a puppet.
Oh, nice.
I love puppet shows.
These are always a fun way to kind of reframe some of the story and stuff like that, and to do a little bit of world building in this type of a show.
She cannot just keep stealing shit.
Again, like we talked about this when we were in the last one. Like it'd be interesting if she was like, yeah, she was like to be among the little dirty common people, but she became like a good pickpocket.
Yeah, except she's not good.
Hey, girl. What's so special about Skelligan? Those roads aren't safe. The Skelligans are a grumpy lot. How
And
about
so is she.
I'm looking to buy?
Lady,
start
stay
using
away
it.
from
Grunky.
this girl.
She's gonna hook up with her, which means that
This lady's
woman is-
dead.
She's gonna steal her horse.
You asshole.
horse.
You're such an asshole. You're such an asshole.
Morgan hates rich people even when they're not rich anymore.
Especially when they're not rich anymore.
Then they're even more dangerous.
It's because they can't or are not willing to adapt to their new circumstances.
Arya is the exception. She knew what she
right. It's like are they adaptable? Ooh. She's gonna take one look at him and be like, oh, it's not so bad.
It's like, oh, hi.
I need you to be brave now, because who are you?
The lion cub of Sintra.
Lion cub of Sintra. Blah.
Pleased to meet you, princess.
Fake.
Fake lady.
I'm gonna say goodbye to my friends now. Of course.
That would be the dead giveaway, because she'd be like, you don't have any friends. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Like, that.
You're an insufferable piece of shit.
I've heard that kid sucks.
Right. Yeah.
I wonder if they got the note that everybody was like laughing that Mr. Swordy Bloodhole is smiling, so they've been hiding him more.
I don't know. I've seen him.
It looks like a different hilt.
No, it's there.
No, he's
Oh wait,
there.
there it is.
There
He's peeking over. He's peeking over. Right.
But the
He was
color,
kinda
it's
going
dark.
like this.
Yeah.
I wonder if because everybody freaked out.
We gotta lower him or whatever. You know.
They're like, oh, we can't have him.
Oh, and this is the day that we met her. Okay. All right. Cool. That's the first time that we ever saw her.
Yeah.
And it's like he can feel like that shit or something. You know what I mean? Like there was.
Yeah, he saw that.
He's like, oh, there she is. Oh.
And a dumbass little hat.
First you try to kill me.
I don't want this off-brand Ciri.
Right, I don't want this Kirkland brand Ciri. The fucking the fake. Even though honestly, the fake is probably better.
Yeah,
I
probably.
know.
She's
she
probably
seemed
cooler
lovely.
and nicer.
So you and Destiny can both fuck. Because if enough God comes.
A dynasty can't survive on arrogance.
Ooh.
She needs family. You know nothing about that. Her own mother cared so little she discarded you.
Rude. Low blow, lady.
You wouldn't lecture me on a mother's love, yet offer up someone else's daughter.
She's like, bitch, I do that all the time. I'm a fucking queen of a castle.
Or sentencing her to death. What did I miss?
Nothing.
This guy is like the equivalent to like the dad Steve in Stranger Things.
Yeah. He's
You know what I
just-
mean? Like he's always just kind of
Yeah.
walking in while actual important shit's going down. You know?
I appreciate he lets his wife. He knows who she is, and he's kind of like lets her do her
Oh
thing.
sure. But he's always just like, hey, what's going on, guys?
I need your promise you won't come back.
If I hear Ciri's in danger, you know I can't do that.
Oh no! You're
Are you
in
fucking
a little
kidding me?
little trap.
Dude, throw this whole fucking kingdom in the trash. Like, the mom's kind of cool and shit, but like, don't be doing this stuff. Did they send? Oh my god, did they send him to like the fucking chain gang? I mean, if it gets us another shirtless scene,
They have prisoners with jobs over here.
Yep.
we just gave them a permanent free job. Or this is something different. Okay.
God, their fucking outfits are so gross.
Oh yeah, their little ball sack.
Yeah.
They're black. Yeah, like they're matte black ball sacks.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, there's the one guy.
Oh, dreamboat.
They allow my research. That's all I care about.
In the prophecy, the future, I want to explore all of it. Wow. That's a face. You hate it that much?
Only because I have taste buds.
That's like most people when we give them a lurk for the first
Yeah.
time.
They look out. Sometimes boring is better.
No, it's not. It's
So he chose to settle down in like a little stable type of 9-to-5 job, and she's still freelancing, going crazy.
because I may be missing you.
Oh.
Calling up all the exes.
Well, it just got too much between her and Jerry and shit. So it's like,
Rebound.
You hate monoliths. I mean, look at you. You could have anyone.
I have.
is she doing like her version of like High Fidelity?
Yeah.
Right now,
Kind of,
just go
yeah.
But they all love the power that came with my position at court, not my power.
And no one's ever seen her but me.
Her eye makeup, she looks like a peacock. It's gorgeous.
A little bit, yeah.
With like the eyeshadow and like her like violet eyes.
And the eyes and
Yeah.
stuff. And I wonder if they're digitally coloring her eyes, because if not, those are the best fucking contacts that I've ever seen.
I spent years waiting for this moment where you realize we're meant for each other.
Uh-oh.
A struggle with all people snapped me out of it. Forget about the girl, get back to work, and the work saved me.
Goddamn Strigobor.
You went after the thing you love.
I mean, you guys started out on a bad foot. Y'all were lying and spying on each other and stuff like that. It's hard to. It's a bedrock of deception.
At least you kept your eyes.
Like, I liked you when you were a fugly girl, and now you had to blow up. That was some good acting. That was some of the better, more subtle acting that the show's had in a minute.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Vogelforce of Roggeveen.
Okay.
Sure.
Nilfgaard is conscripting mages. She said you're the best student she ever taught.
Son of a bitch, I'm in.
Well, I mean, it's just like, just for a second, he was like, yeah, that's exactly what me and Tesai mean. I know he's talking about this other character, but I was like, oh, just he's angling for a three-way. Okay, right on. That's fine.
I would be down for that.
He's kind of got like a bit of a Seinfeld puffy shirt.
A little bit.
Like it's the coolest version of that shirt.
Their army's camped near Sintra, and we think they're going to attack.
I'll leave this to the people who actually give a shit. Where's Tisea?
Tisea can wait.
Fine, I'll just follow the sound of crying girls.
She has no idea you're here.
Why did I expect anything else from a place held together by bullshit?
You were looking at a distraction because your ex told you that he didn't think that it was a good idea that you guys got back together.
Yeah.
Right? That's the angle.
I love you, but I've chosen rocks.
Right.
We're losing it. What the hell's going on in here? We were studying.
Catholic school for girls? Like, what kind of grab ass is going on in here?
Gone by night. Fuck that old bag.
So is she going to tell everybody to just cut class?
Yeah, she's like, this lady sucks.
Why are you back then?
Why am I back?
Go get those power eels.
Yeah, right.
Ooh. Oh, Jesus.
Ah!
Who wants to know what those herbs are really good for?
It's gonna teach him how to, like, poison people. And get high.
Yeah. Who wants to get fucking...
Right, who wants to get ripped?
They leave out that if you mix these two together, you'll see colors like never before.
They're gonna do some magic mushrooms.
Yeah.
Oh, they're getting...
A word of advice.
Oh,
For
nice.
yourselves.
Oh, so they're like, expand your mind.
Levitating.
They're gonna come in like fucking, like Dennis Hopper in Apocalypse Now. Do you know that if is the middle word in life? Like, you can't do that thing in space. You can't go to space, man.
Chapter decided it needed students from the best families.
But you all must have had a conduit moment.
We shouldn't be mixing herbs.
So a bunch of little rich kids, huh?
Yeah.
There are far worse things than expulsion.
Like what?
Eels. What?
The staging of that is a little muddy. I'm like, I kind of get it, but like,
Yeah.
Oh, unless she means you get turned into an eel is worse.
Ah.
She's gonna tell him.
like if you don't cut the mustard, you get turned into a fucking slithery fellow.
The ability to create life. They take that from you. So the only family, the only loyalty you have is to them. And you'll trade it all for what? Looks that never change? A court full of idiots?
Dead babies.
Couple dead babies.
Just because you fucked it up doesn't mean we will.
With
Oh.
all the magical talent of shoe leather, you'll have a home here forever. Right here. With my sisters who never ascended. What's happening?
For a second, I thought it would be wild if they didn't have as many eels and their power was dwindling or something.
Come, push your friend into the pool.
Push your friend into the pool.
Enough! Back to your rooms, girls.
Let's get a lady wizard fight. Let's get a sorceress fight going.
You ruined one life. Stop there.
She's so good. She just...
Yeah, that was a good. It's got a lot of poise and it works. And that's a cool looking dress.
Because our kingdoms will be next.
Our fight is with Sintra, and only Sintra. We have torn down walls, whilst Queen Calanthe has done nothing but put them up.
Queen Calanthe kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. She's like, I'm gonna build a wall, and fucking Nilfgaard's gonna pay for it.
Order that we have built up. Force mages into servitude. So believe in forbidden magic, demonology, necromancy, fire magic.
All the cool magic.
Yeah.
All the best magic.
There is no such thing as dark or light magic.
Okay, well they're not. Yeah, they're like, we don't have Jedis or Siths. We just got Force users. And
Yeah.
even though I'm sure that they're terrible, and that's what they're saying.
If you won't take sides, then at least stay out of it.
I mean, I have a feeling they want to kill Ciri, so I'm kind of on their side.
Yeah.
Right.
Good old child death.
Right.
So I'm sorry, kind of.
Only Yennefer had gone to Nilfgaard. With her at the helm, they'd still be a shitty backwater.
Jesus.
You're right. Instead, I went to a prized kingdom and did fuck all for decades. Just as you taught us. Helped murderers and rapists keep their crown. Maybe it is time for something different.
You don't get a vote.
If I did, I'd go down.
Yeah. All those in favor of letting Sintra continue their proud tradition of fending for...
Well, that's like a little bit of a loaded kind of prompt there with the... Okay.
Why would I protect this? If you will not do it for the Brotherhood, then do it for me.
For me. She doesn't really like you that much.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't think she's that into you, lady.
Oh, back on
okay.
this.
All right, so now we're like getting totally
Caught up.
caught the fuck back up. Okay.
What do we do?
Well, you're gonna go on an adventure.
Even though I did love that love that one. It's like, is she dead? And she's like, no, mine will be much more dramatic.
Yeah.
That was a great line. I didn't even know that he was at the castle when this happened. This is interesting. Okay. Oh fuck.
It's like, thank you for the keys. See ya. He's got to go rescue Mr.
Just
Sordy.
once in my life, I want somebody to hand me a ring full of fucking hilariously cartoonishly large like keys, like skeleton keys that actually do something.
Yeah.
I couldn't let him go. He's in the gatekeep.
You fucked with destiny, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Panic. It's time.
Wait, where are you going?
They just don't say shit to her.
Geralt!
He's already out, bud. You guys all fucked up. Wonder Woman gonna show up.
Lazlo, bring her cloak.
They should have had a go bag for her, like
Just ready to go, you know. I mean,
a
like
bag
I feel
full
like
of
that's
jerky
well,
and
most
some water.
I feel like with like. Be quiet. Don't do that again. I love you, and she didn't answer.
She didn't say shit. She's like,
just find the other guy. Don't worry about it.
yeah, I know.
Also, give her, like, you know, if she said, oh, also he's a witcher, that narrows it down. Also,
make
he
it
has,
easier.
like,
Silver hair.
silver
yeah.
hair witcher. His
Silver hair,
sword smiles.
Total smoke show. A fucking, yeah. Oh, look, it's Andy.
I know. I was gonna think that too.
Probably is. Oh.
Ooh.
Guys, like, when I wanted you to impale me, that's not what I meant.
Right.
Where is Cirilla? No one is left. We shall be born anew.
So these guys are crazy
These guys are like
evangelicals.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Valhalla.
Right, yeah.
God, what kind of crazy guys and dogs or a horse?
Man, building a fire in a marshland like that?
Hey, at least she can build a fire. I would not expect that from her.
Sure.
That's not good.
Probably coming
All
to...
right.
She's a thief. She stole a horse.
Zombies.
Ooh, yeah, some zombie boys.
It's all right, we're Cintrans.
Anton, you made it out. You're all right.
I told you it was her at the market.
Oh shit.
Oh, no.
How you like it?
Yeah,
Don't give me orders anymore, princess.
that means true.
You was the fucking crown on your head.
Yeah. So she wasn't even good at that game.
Nope.
She's gonna magic them.
Oh, she's...
Magic them. Oh my god.
What's she doing?
The era of the sword and the axe is now. The time of the white chill and the white...
The white chill.
Okay, so she's already
That was a weird.
cursed
That was a weird
everybody.
ending.
Yeah.
That was a little bit. Of a
That
weird
felt
ending.
like Evil Deady.
Yeah.
She was,
It was-
reading
yes, it was.
reading from the
It did.
Necronomicon. Or...
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
I'll swallow your soul.
Dead by dawn. Dead by dawn. that was I mean, like, I like the fact that it's, I think the best parts about that episode were when we're connecting the dots with the pilot. You know what I mean? Like, because other than that, like, I mean, like, some of the stuff with, like, oh, should we help? Should we not help? That was okay. Sometimes I would get, like, a little lost in it, or, like, not lost in it, but just sometimes I'm just like, we're doing seances and we're meeting these new kids that nobody knows, and I don't know. It's like every once, but it was still like, it was still, well, yeah. I mean, like, they still are like motherfuckers just rolling up. It's like, who are you? I'm somebody is something, and you're just like,
so-and-so,
okay, cool.
That's important to the plot because I just existed right now.
But, like, all of this stuff, like, it's the same whenever you fuck with timeline shit. It's the same thing as anything. Like, whenever you say, like, oh, it's a different angle on the first scene. That shit's always fun. That's never not bad. They're not.
Like knowing that Geralt was in the cage during the sack, and knowing that he saw,
right? And they were
Calanthe,
that close to one another. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of is kind of wild and shit. And so, how long has Ciri been out of the castle and on the road?
Yeah.
We kind of don't really know. And also because, like, we're intercutting with shit that was from years before that vaults ahead by sometimes assumingly years, maybe even decades. And there's not, like, not as clear markers and whatever. And I'm sure, and again, like, I'm still having a great time with it, and I'm still totally into it. It's just, that was just something that I noticed. It's one of those things where it's like, now I kind of know a little bit more about Sintra and a little bit more about Nilfgaard and all this kind of stuff, and I kind of know what's happening, like, in the lead up to this. I don't know, like, I just have more, because that was like, in the pilot. They're just naming off all these, this battle's happening and this kingdom's taking over and blah, blah, blah. And I just know more about it now. And so it kind of feels like it has more heft this time around.
Yeah.
And you wonder, like, should they have just gone straight through, like, and not done a timeline thing? And, like, this is the first time where the battle happens? Or was it smart to kind of, like, I don't know. I'm like 50-50. Or because they basically did, like, a Goodfellas type of thing where they start with, like, a really crazy, like, people are dying and shit like that, and then we go back and we learn. But yeah, I mean, it was a cool episode. What did you guys think?
Me? What? Oh, I think
because apparently I'm the only one that remembers having watched this.
No,
so
on the second watch, I'm like, there's a lot of, like, flashback. Yeah, I think they should have just done a normal timeline, because
you know what? After hearing you explain it, I don't know if I agree that
that's fair.
I'm saying I'm on your.
Sure.
I don't know that I agree that they should do a full run through, because then we would have started with, like, Yennefer in the mud, and it really didn't. It wouldn't mean anything in terms of, like, the weight of Sintra being sacked. We needed to establish Sintra earlier on, because otherwise we don't know what that is. And so I think they needed to give us Cirilla early, so we're introduced to her because of the whole Law of Surprise. She's like the underpinning of the whole entire series.
Right. For sure.
And then we can go into, Jerry, killing Strigas and whatever.
Right. It's like that scene in the very opening scene of Goodfellas where they open up the car door, Billy Bats is dead, they stab him, they shoot him, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you don't know the context of it, but it's about, like, being like, dude, things are happening right now, and then we can figure out, like, how we got here. Yeah, I mean, but again, the meat and potatoes of I like 2/3 of the leads of this. No, but it's all starting to kind of come together. It's like kind of like how storytelling kind of comes out. Like, it sort of blooms out and you kind of create this world, and then, like a diamond, it kind of has to come back, and we're going to start kind of clipping. Like, it's all going to start to collide towards one another towards the end of the season. And I think that's where it's going to get the most interesting, is when, is when he actually hangs out with Ciri a little bit and tells her to shut the fuck up and chill.
We got one episode left, man. And then
is it only 8? It's only 8?
This is the last episode?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
There's one more.
Okay, the only other answer that I need, I don't know if he got Mr. Swordy Bloodhole because he just picked up a random sword.
We'll see.
I don't know if he has Mr. Swordy Bloodhole anymore.
We'll see.
In this timeline, that would be
Yeah.
I wish more than most characters on screen, like of this, if Mr. Swordy Bloodhole.
We're gonna find out.
Don't leave him behind.
And we are gonna find out.
Yes.
Because we're heading at work. Because we're going ahead with this damn thing, and we're getting ready to watch episode 8 right now. If you cannot wait, and you really want to see what our reaction is to the finale of season 1 of The Witcher, you can find out right now by heading on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/SeanTankTop. Sorry. Patreon.com/SeanTankTop. You can find it there. You can unlock early access to the season finale of our Witcher coverage. I've had an absolute fucking ball covering this show. And I think that, I don't know, I can't wait. I mean, you could be watching it. I'm talking right now. You could be watching it right now. You get to watch it before I watch it. Which it's like, you want to talk about fucking up your timeline.
What?
Fucking up your timeline shit. That you can totally do that right now by heading on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/SeanTankTop. We appreciate y'all very much, and we'll talk to y'all later.